Today we'll discuss red flagged accounts. So what are the red flagged accounts? So how to identify the red flagged accounts in a bank? Okay. So these activity will be performed by the bank staff only. So any staff, any suspicious fraudulent activity happening, then he'll identify that account. How he'll identify? With early warning signals. So when you are traveling, okay, you can see like police alarm, ambulance vehicle alarm, then you'll become alert. Same way, so you'll give a way to the ambulance, or you'll give a way to the police vehicle, or some VIP is coming, you'll get an alarm. So same way, in any account you get some early warning signals. The bank staff will find out that early warning signals, then these some fraud may happen in this account. Those accounts will be a red flagged account. This will be marked as a red flagged accounts. So what are the alerts? Okay, so loan should be immediately put in bank alert regarding weakness and wrongdoing, many ultimate turnout to the fraud. So like account should be in alarm stage, so that there should not be any new loan will be given to the customer. Something we have to put an alarm in that account. So some suspicious fraudulent activity may or may not be happen to that. So what is the limit? See, for example, if a small account is there, you find some uh, alarm, early warning signals. Can you convert this account to red flag account? No. That minimum exposure should be 500 million or more than. So these loan can be single loan, means one bank has given 500 million to one customer, or consortium. A group of banks has given 500 million to one borrower. In this scenario also, if you find any early warning signals, then these accounts should be red flagged accounts. You have to mark red flagged accounts, and you have to take a necessary action. So it is not one account 500 million for that customer. Whatever the all the banks have given the consortium loan, and all accounts balance includes more than 500 million, then these accounts should be reported to the central repository of information and large credits. So you have to inform the, then these accounts should be marked as a red flag, then later it should be marked as a NPA, then you have to take appropriate action. So what, so the for example, one account, it has become a red flagged account. Any banker staff accountability. So what is the timelines? Everything we'll discuss today. So period. So in case any account is classified as a red flagged account, and the fraud monitoring group will investigate, and they'll take necessary action within 6 months. Okay, if you identify any red flagged account, fraud monitoring group, they'll take the all investigations, everything, and within 6 months they have to mark this account as red flagged account. So this is the 6 months period. So classification. So if it is a standard asset also, if you find it is a fraudulent activities happening, red flagged account, so these can be marked as a NPA account also. Okay, within 15 days of the red flagged account fraud classification. So consortium leaders, for example, multiple banks has given single loan to borrower, then they have to, within 15 days, they have to conduct a joint lender forum. All the banks they have to call, and they have to see like that we found some early warning signals in this account. This account may be they are doing some fraudulent activity. So they have to conduct a meeting within the lenders, joint lenders forum, and it should be informed. Okay, then they will start the forensic audit. Okay, audit. So joint lenders forum audit. Okay, within 15 days, forensic audit should be sent for that one. Then whatever the information that should be registered in central repository for information on large credits, you have to status, RPA status should be submitted to the Central Repository Information Large Credits, and it should be reported to RBI also. Within 30 days of the RBI reporting, bank commencing initiating forensic audit within the large complaint. So within 30 days, reporting to RBI. So forensic audit should be initiated. Then, depending on the amount, it should be complaint should be lodged with CBI also. Okay. So, for example, fraud monitoring group. So, whatever the accounts, 500 million worth of accounts, where they get the early warning signals. It may be single bank has given the loan, or consortium banks has given the loans. These should be informed to CEO by CMD every month. So if it is a bank as a sole lender, means borrower has taken entire money from one account, one bank. So when you find the early warning signals, so these accounts should be whether marked as a red flagged account or not. Within 1 month, this decision should be taken, and entire process should be completed within 6 months. That is the same. Even if is a single order, within 6 months, entire process should be completed and the account should be taken appropriate action. Staff accountability. Staff accountability means, so already we have discussed, within 6 months it should be classified as a NPA, and these cases will be kept and placed under special committee for the board monitoring and follow-up cases of frauds, and intimated to the RBI quarterly intervals, every quarterly that should be intimated. Then there should be investigation. It may be vigilance or non-vigilance based on the case to case, and non-vigilance case may be investigated bank level and period of 6 months. Within 6 months, it will be uh, investigated and report should be submitted, and what is the, whether the staff is knowingly given some permissions or unknowingly. So everything will be investigated. So and in case senior executive of the bank board audit committee may be initiated the process of fixing staff accountability. Okay, to put the some action on the staff. So audit committee, board, and senior executives, they'll initiate the process. Then filing complaints, law enforcement agencies, already we have discussed, depend on the amount, the cases should be reported to CBI or police complaint, depend on the amount. So filing complaint with a law enforcement department, yes, complaint lodged by the bank with the law enforcement agency should be drafted properly, initiated with a legal officer. So legal officer, it should be documented. Depending on the amount, it can be filed a case in CBI or police as per the amount and as per the account status. So penal measures, fraudulent. So whatever the accounts where we find the early warning signals and you make it as a red flagged account, those accounts should not be, they should not be given any additional facilities, no restructuring. Whatever the existing loans, you should not restructure. Okay, and no compromise, no settlement with the red flagged accounts. So these should be followed, and this should be for the all red flagged accounts. Central fraud registry, yes, already we use this. This a no single database which can be lenders can get all the important details of the fraud. So you have to lodge the details with the central fraud registry. So what are the early warning signals? How to identify whether this they are expecting some fraud in this account? So these are few given early warning signals. In this, you may find two, three, or one itself. It is a high impact. Then you can account can be marked as a red flagged account, and you can start the forensic audit. Then you can inform the CEO, then audit committee will take up, then they'll start the account to staff accountability. Parallelly, they'll lodge the complaint with the CBI, police, and everything should be completed within 6 months. So these are the, so one borrower is there. So recently you saw some income tax raid or sales tax raid or central excise duty raid on the borrower. So these are also early warning signals. So many are there. uh, Delay observed in the payment outstanding dues. Every time you'll pay delayed payments. Lot of are there. You can read it and it will be useful for you. Reduction in the stake of the promoters or directors. Substantial increase in unbilled revenue year after. All these are early warning signals. Dip of profit, increase in other current assets, critical issues highlighted in the stock audit report. All these are early warning signals. With these early warning signals, you can make the account as a red flagged account and you can start the audit, then necessary action, everything you can read it. Heavy cash withdrawal in the loan accounts, non-submission of the original bills, frequent ad hoc sanctions, every time you'll ask for the reduction. All these are the early warning signals. So you already we have discussed. So depend on the amount. Okay, private sector foreign banks, rupees 1 lakh and above, it will be state police. 10,000 and if it is staffed by the staff police. 1 crore and above, SF50. And if it is public sector bank, below 3 crores, state police. More than 3 crores and less than 25 crores, CBI. And more than 25 crores, CBI and other department, anti-corruption bureau, CBI, economic offense wing, CBI, bank security fraud cell. So if it is more than 25 crores. So these are the norms for the filing the case. Thank you friends. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel